For most people, November means celebrating Thanksgiving, but for type 1 diabetic Lexi Presta, it means so much more.
I think November is just very important because it connects people who already are in the type 1 diabetic world and stuff, but then it just provides so much extra information to everyone outside of it.
November is National Diabetes Awareness Month. According to a 2010 study done by the CDC, 1 in 3 people could have diabetes by 2050.
I've been a type 1 diabetic since 2010, so I've had it it'll be 13 years next year. But even though I was kind of used to having it before I came to college, it was still a whole new ballgame that I had no idea about anything.
Presta wants to emphasize the importance of knowledge and awareness about diabetes, explaining many factors that affect her daily life.
When I first got this pump, I thought that this was the needle going in my stomach, and I panicked, but it's not, so thank the Lord for that.
Diabetes has become a more prevalent health issue as time goes on.
I'm very vocal about it. I don't try to hide it. I'm not embarrassed by it because I didn't do anything to deserve getting diagnosed with diabetes, and I've refused multiple times to let it stop me from doing what God's called me to do at Asbury and then later on in my life. Sometimes when you put it in, it can kink, which means this part will completely bend, and it means you haven't been getting insulin at all. And then your blood sugar will be really high, and you can go into DKA, which has happened to me a few times. I think 3 maybe, which usually means a hospital trip. It definitely means a hospital trip.
Presta uses her platforms on campus to spread awareness about the impact of diabetes on her life and others.
Running the Collegian and being a journalism major, I've gotten the opportunity to just write about it and talk about it so people are aware. And that's why I love November, because it's such an important chronic illness that is impacting so many more people than we think it is every single day.
Since the prevalence of diabetes has been climbing, physicians caution adults to look for prediabetes or the beginning symptoms of the disease.
So things that we would want you to look for as a potential prediabetic would be, if you have increased thirst, that you just can't seem to satisfy your thirst, quench your thirst. Increase in urinary frequency, you feel like you have to pee all the time. Sometimes people have a foggy brain and feel a little foggy because their blood sugars are high.
Lexi Presta is one of the many stories linked to diabetes, and with intentionality, others can learn the practices to live a healthy life.
And just like it would be with a type 1 diabetic, this is a crucial time where you can implement exercise, sleep, and diet patterns that will help you for the rest of your lives to manage your blood sugar.
This has been Madison Anderson in Wilmore, Newswatch 3.